Zubo's power was terrible, that act was so unbearable. I'm super duper hoping that those limbs are not repairable.
You see, and that is comical, unusual, and whimsical. We are the very model of cartoon individuals.
Well, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the show.
Oh my god.
Subscribe.
Nope.
Will you subscribe?
Welcome to the amazing digital circus! My name is Kane. I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon! Isn't that right, Bubble?
That's right, Kane.
She still thinks this is a dream.
I will make hat from you, little bunny.
I am in so much pain!
Saxton Hay!
Hey, Ribbon! Up and at him! We're cooking.
I remember you.
Now, can you give me some red?
Go, before it's too late.
like you to trust me.
How you doing, bud? First off, congrats. This is officially your 4th year in your new body.
Coloquei pra você na mão, olhou, sorriu, seu corpo sumiu. É os menor que da norte que te desova no rio. Mata a raiva no casarão, seu pé fica da puta. Coloquei pra você na mão, olhou, sorriu, seu corpo sumiu. É os menor que da norte que te desova no rio. É os menor que da norte que te desova no rio. A roupa meu que te...
The Amazing Digital Circus is hiding something. The animated show by Gooseworks and Glitch follows a woman now named Pomni who gets trapped in a digital realm with 6 other humans. However, they cannot escape. But what exactly is the Digital Circus? Through observation, we believe it's a VR game that traps players inside. Are Pomni and the others connected to the game's development, or just players who got glitched into the game? We'll have to wait for episode 2 because...
Jingle Zoo Megatron Rakaka Jeans Camuffatore Dei Moon Sun We know.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleed.
E, se voltarem, anos depois, após sentirem o peso na consciência, e descubram que tudo o que os espera são horrores incompreensíveis. Cada um deles ansioso para encontrar vocês. Talvez eles sorriam para vocês, com as bocas cheias de dentes, carne e plástico. Ou talvez descobrirem o seu lugar no mundo que eles deixaram. O mundo que é deles agora.
What do you think of...
I don't...
You're right, terrible. Let's try that again. Do you like adventure, activity, wonder, danger, horror, pain, suffering, pain, death, disease, death, angel food cake? Ow! You parasite!
And hoo-ha together to go handle the Zooble situation.
Do you think pairing them up together is a good idea?
Of course I do. They're the two most mentally stable and capable characters to be paired together. Come on.
Insect collection?
I think it's a nest. No, I always lose.
Yes! Gotcha! Oh.
Everyone knows Huggy Wuggy and Poppy Playtime, but are your children safe from Playtime Co.'s latest toy? What you've seen here is Playtime Co.'s own Smiling Critters. This is Catnap. And like the others of his line, you just pull his little tail and... seems innocent enough. However, parents across the country report their children experiencing strange and often violent nightmares. And beside them, their little, grinning Catnap doll. The exact cause of these incidents still unknown, only one thing appears glaringly certain. Your children are not.
En un rincón lejano del universo, The Amazing Digital Space sigue las aventuras de un variado grupo de personajes atrapados en un enigmático y caótico cosmos virtual. Pomni, un alienígena recién llegado, despierta sin memoria en una nave espacial llena de maravillas y peligros. Junto a Hax, que pertenece a la clase de alienígena. Kinger y Ragata pertenecen a la clase de astronautas. Soble es un robot, y Gangle, una estrella antropomórfica, completan el grupo. A la cabeza de esta peculiar tripulación está Kaine, el capitán de la nave espacial, el cual es una inteligencia artificial, que les ofrece a los jugadores diversas aventuras con la temática espacial. El espacio digital asombroso está lleno de trampas y enigmas, y la línea entre lo real y lo virtual es cada vez más difusa. Mientras intentan mantener su cordura y cohesión como equipo, los personajes deben colaborar para sobrevivir y descubrir los secretos de este vasto y cambiante cosmos.
The Amazing Digital Circus has a lot of inspirations, and chief among them was a 2001 children's show anime called Poppy the Performer, created by Ryuji Masuda with art direction by Wako-san. The show follows two main characters, the eponymous Poppy, a psychotic clown man who always wants to be the center of attention, and Kedamomo, a perpetually anxious purple wolf with a seemingly infinite number of nomads to convey his horrified emotions. Kedamomo directly inspired Gengo's design, by the way. It should be noted that Masuda had no idea the show was meant for children. This explains why the show is utterly deranged. It's violent, mean-spirited, and just downright weird. In fact, the 11-episode Swallower was banned from television for being too extreme. Even so, you can't help but appreciate the show's creativity. Given the fact that they were probably paid 500 yen and a stick of gum, it's honestly impressive that they got 3 whole seasons. Inside Job didn't even get a 3rd season. If you want to kill a few hours and brain cells, the entire show is watchable on YouTube right now. Oh, and I also wanted to inform you that Poppy the Performer has a spin-off manga where they're all cute boys now, created by Wako-san herself. It's all in her Twitter, and the art is actually quite charming. You're welcome. Did you know The Amazing Digital Circus was inspired by a horror short story from 1967? Most people are probably focused on the colorful aesthetics of the show, heavily inspired by a series of hidden puzzle object books called I Spy, which also got a TV adaptation back in 2002. Or maybe you're wondering about the Circus show stuff. For that, the show takes a ton of notes from the 2001 anime Poppy the Performer. Believe it or not, this is more insane than anything Digital Circus has done so far. However, what caught my interest was the inspiration for the show's darker themes, the 1967 sci-fi short story titled I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream by Harlan Ellison. In the far future, a military supercomputer named AM has annihilated humanity, all except for 5 people. The rogue AI, fueled by bitterness and hate for the race that created it, torments these 5 survivors of humanity for all eternity, making them experience their own personal hells over and over again. Obviously, the M counterpart for Digital Circus is Kane, except as Gooseworks hilariously notes, he is a silly little guy instead of a genocidal maniac. This does make me more curious though if we'll see the performer's past start to affect the digital realm they're in. All this to say, buy more plushies to get the show funded. Here's a random figure.
¿Qué opinas de...
Draca? ¿Draca? ¿Qué es eso?
Es algo que dicen los jóvenes hoy en día, algo así con énfasis.
Draca.
Pero no, mejor busquemos otro. ¡Otra vez! opinas de... caca de bebé? Tienes razón, no lo contigo. ¡Vamos otra vez! Como dicen los chavos, la tercera dimensión. ¿Qué opinas de... Omni?
Claro, creo que...
¡Claro! Bien dicho, Jax. Deberíamos de tener una aventura para nuestra nueva integrante, Omni.
Dije eso hace 5 minutos.
¡Tú! ¿Te gusta la aventura?
Claro.
¿A ustedes les gusta la aventura? El ejercicio de los acertijos.
In what order I think the amazing digital circus characters would abstract in. First up, as much as it pains me to say it because I want them to adopt me, I think Ragatha would be the first to go. Just purely based on what they were saying in that first pilot episode, it seems like they're just a few steps away from going crazy and losing it. Next step to abstract would probably be Gangle. I mean, this is a surprise to no one. It seems like they're one mental breakdown away from losing everything they have in their mind. Which bums me out because I really like all the characters in this show. Next up, we got a little bit of a sleeper pick here. I think Zooble would be the next to go, which is going to surprise a lot of people, but my headcanon is that the world of the digital circus is affecting them a lot more than they're letting on. Do you guys agree with me in the comments? I think they're closer to a break than people realize. Next up, we have Pomni. They're newer to the digital circus, so perhaps they would last longer in comparison to everyone else just because they're newer and haven't been here as long. However, based on their emotions in that first episode, I don't have a whole lot of faith in them living longer than everybody else. Then we have Jax. I think when pretty much everyone here has gone, then Jax will go. I don't know, some people I know would definitely place him first because they're headcanons, but right now I'm placing him last, but I wouldn't be surprised if that changed. And then finally, the person that I think would last the longest in the digital circus is Kinger, which I know sounds crazy, but guys, hear me out for a moment. The dude has been in the circus the longest and possibly lost a partner in the circus, and they're still standing. If anyone can withstand anything here, it's Kinger. They might be going crazy, but maybe that uncomprehension of reality is exactly what's going to make them last the longest.